Hello everyone, welcome back to Upper Taconic Gold Mining. Today we're going to be doing a dual review on this Dream Mat Cleanup Prospectors mat. Now I've told you guys in the past that I'm old school. I really like my mats that I use, my miner's moss and expanded metal. I have seen this work out in the field. We were actually prospecting together, Joseph Moranville, owner of Green Mountain Gold Trap, and Jeffrey Slade, my mentor and geologist out of North Bennington. And when I actually saw this work and we saw gold bop out of the end of it. So I'm still on the fence about this. Second half is going to be the Paydirt that we chose today, called Golden Badger Horde. This was bought off eBay. And this is what you get for $25. Now, I've started reviewing as well these Paydirt companies, and I'm not just picking on Golden Badger. I'm going to be picking on quite a few, actually, because when I owned my hobby shop, we used to buy Paydirt to sell to our customers, and our customers would come in and buy it and pan it out, and a few of them would come back and say that certain companies didn't really give you enough to even worry about. So for $25, they should be able to give you $5 worth of gold in retrospect. I mean, another thing that's been happening too is gold specimens and gold ore. Another thing that people are getting kind of beat up on. So I'm going to exploit these people on eBay that are selling crap. I'm not saying that this company's selling crap, but they're going to get a review today just as well as this setup with the Dream Mat. Now, I told you I was on the fence about this, but, you know, old dogs have got to learn some new stuff. So I have it set up on the pump, and I have it on that same identical power pack. Now, as you notice, I've used this power pack on several different items that I have for gold mining. So this little ordeal is a lifesaver. It's just a plug-in going in, 12-volt battery, because everything that runs off 12-volt battery, unless you buy bigger systems, all run off the same. So, still the same power pack. I think I'm going to do a show on how to make one of these, because everybody seems to be pretty excited. So we're going to go ahead and kick this on. Sometimes the pumps, you have to shut them off. I like to do that because it refire them back up. Now you get a nice flow. So the flow is looking pretty good. Now that's another thing that, like I talked about, this power pack, is that I can regulate the water. Now if you were to buy this out of the package and hook this into your battery, this is what you would get. This is full speed ahead. So I'm not sure if I'm really on board with that, because I'd like to bring that back a little bit and drop it down, because one of the things that I've seen this Dream Mat is when there's a lot of fluctuation in the water, a big stone actually dumps in here, something weird gets caught in here, it doesn't matter. I have seen the gold bounce off the end of it, so that's a little worrisome. I have seen this kind of matte type looking stuff that Jason from Flower Gold Wizards shows. Really good in sand. So this is half the reason why I did this, is so I can regulate the water and how fast it's going. Because if I'm going to be running stuff that I crush up in a jaw crusher as ore and run it through, you want it about like this in sand. So we're going to send some through. Let's see what happens here. This is how I do it. I do not flip-flop. I do not do that. That is absolutely wrong. I do not agree with any of that. I learned from the old school, which would probably be the second generation prospectors in this state, which would have been some of the people called Gene Stiles. I used to own leisure lines up on Route 4. He was a mentor of mine back in the day. Very, very nice man. So here we go. We're spreading in the dirt. I do see a small piece of gold get caught right here and here. There is kind of a neat little unicorn they embedded in here. It's kind of cool. Now I'm not really... I am seeing the vortex happening. Okay. Let me put this up a little bit higher. Let's get going a little bit faster. Okay, so this would be set if you were to buy this and just hook this up to your 12-volt battery. So we're running what that would be. So we're just taking some more of the Golden Badger Horde. We're putting it through the sluice. Like I said, I don't do the what we call in mining the cow plop. No, we don't do that. We sprinkle it in. We let all that black sand kind of do its thing. Slide right down the tray. I mean, I'm seeing how it's moving it around, and I also see there's very tiny rocks in here that are getting caught. Now remember, this particular mat is a cleanup mat, so they have the small, medium, and then your large going out the end. I do like the structure of this. I wish they would have put one more in the center because it's kind of flimsy in the center. There is a rod that goes up through. I really like that as well. I just think they could have made a little piece and given it to us in the center. Another thing that I want to talk about this excellent packaging. Very, very happy with the packaging. It came absolutely perfectly packaged. Everything fit well. Nothing was damaged. Now I am not sure, but I pretty much know that I can see some gold right there up on the catch plate or catch unicorn or whatever. So we're just gonna do what we do like we do when we're sluicing, but we're just gonna dump it into the pan slowly. Yeah, there's a little bit of gold up there on the catch pan, nothing huge. Now remember folks, this was a $25 bag of gold pay dirt. So we're getting down into the sands. As you can see, I'm just plopping it in. I do see the vortex action going on. I'm going to grab the camera here in a minute, and I will show you guys exactly what I'm talking about here. I did all my measuring and got the right angle. Everything. They do have little level eyes on here. I do like that feature. I really like that feature because it does tell you whether or not it's level. So far I see two little minute pieces up there. So now we're getting right down into the fines here. And if anybody knows anything about gold mining, they know that all the gold is going to be, there's a piece coming right down right there. I don't know if I can see it with the, but it'll be heading down into the tray here in a minute. So when you gold mine, what you're starting to look for is this black sand right here. All right, and that's in every situation. If you're going to find any type of good gold, it's going to be in that black sands. Remember, gold loves to ride with its mother, and that's iron. Okay, so we're getting right down. I'm not really impressed with this. I really don't see a lot of black sand in this. Very minute, very small. Kind of like the stuff I play with here in the Taconics. I don't see a lot of black sand. There is some there, but it's not like, whoa, look at all that. Alright, pan's empty. I use a blue pan. Everybody has green. There's all kinds of different ones. I think I've seen a hot pink one. So I'm going to grab the camera and I'm going to kind of give you a little idea of what's going on here. And then I'm going to shut it down and possibly we can see the gold that's caught up there. So I'm going to grab the camera. Hold tight. It's really hard to focus in, guys, when there's action and movement going on. But, I mean, I can physically see what's going on here. There's little round areas of vortexing going on. They're going around in circles. And supposedly the gold is getting caught, like, up here. I'm not sure if I can get that in or not. There's a piece of gold sitting right on the nose of this, right here. Let me see if I can get, I'm sorry guys, I can't get it with this camera. Maybe if I take my pencil out of there, you can see like a gleam of yellow. Okay, so far, It has trapped bigger stuff. Not really sure about what we're going to find in here. But this is a cleanup sluice. Has its own little water head right there. Comes right down the silicone mat. Goes through all these little vortex ports. I do put a couple drops of jet dry in there. Excuse my hand. So that is that. We're going to shut the system down here. Now maybe you can take a peek and see if we can see any go. See that same little piece is showing up. It's like right there. Right at the end of the pencil. Can see if I get back. Anyways, that's not a lot. That's not making me jump up and down for $25. I think there's one right here, or it could be a piece of calico pyrite. It's right in there. Kind of hard to see. I'm gonna have to get myself a better camera. I'm kind of not up. This one isn't really doing, but I mean, it's working for the time being and getting us going, getting our channel going. Trying to do what we can. Maybe I can come in at a different angle. Like, yeah, you can still see it. It's on the neck there. It's yellow, very blurry. Sorry, guys. So, that piece right there is a decent piece. Right there. So the vortex mat did catch it. Very happy with the shipping of it. I'm going to go ahead and pan this out. I don't want to bore everybody with it, but I think it's built quite right. It was packaged awesome. I think they could have given us something in the middle. This was very, very tight putting in. I don't know why it was so tight. We had to heat it up. Little 12-volt pump. Pump's all good. Everything's good there. I'm going to give it an A+. And I'll let you know on the Golden Horde because I got to pan it out. That'll be on my next video. I'll tell you what I rated it at and what we got because we're only allowed 15 minutes for our first taping. So I hope everybody enjoyed the review. A+. Highest you can go is A++++. Well packaged. Very nice. Good cleanup sluice. I can't wait to see what black sand will look like in this instead of whatever I just put through. Golden Badger Horde. You're going to see what we got. And I'll pan out what came out here just in case we lost anything. And I will let you know that on our next video. Until our next video, like, share, subscribe, and thank you. Peace out.